Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. I don't know if I've introduced myself for a while, and to be honest, probably should. It's been pretty chaotic over here. My name is Emily, and if you are new here, today we are talking about Ozempic, and we're not talking about being on Ozempic, we're talking about coming off of Ozempic. So I will link my Ozempic journey up here if this is the first video you're watching. I was on Ozempic for almost a year, about 11 months. I was put on Ozempic. I was suggested by my care provider to go on Ozempic because of prediabetes and my genetic disposition to type 2 diabetes and my weight and all that fun stuff. So I documented for those 10 months, which we did monthly updates of my Ozempic journey and weight loss and symptoms and shortages and opinions and all that stuff. And I came off of it. It's been a little more than a month now. It's been about 6 weeks since I came off of it. And the reason I did is because my insurance stopped covering it. And it just wasn't worth it to me to continue or to try to find alternate sources because of just the lack of benefit, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for, from being on the medication in the first place. So I did lose weight while I was on Ozempic. I think total in the year I lost about 30 pounds. My weight fluctuated. There were months where I gained weight. There was months where I lost weight. There was months where I was super active, Peloton and exercise and being outside, and there were months where I barely took 2 steps. There was months where I was going through medical issues and unrelated to Ozempic. So it's just been really hard to categorize whether the Ozempic actually made a difference, other than when it comes to my blood sugar, where there I know that I've brought myself, well, I brought myself, the Ozempic helped bring me down out of the pre-diabetic range and into a more normal. I just had a steroid injection in my right hand and it's so numb, so it's like doing really weird things. Normal range for that. So anyway, all that being said, I'm just going to go over a little bit of what it was like coming off of Ozempic, because I really did do it cold turkey. I don't know if you're supposed to do it that way, but I wasn't going to pay the out-of-pocket price for the Ozempic, and I was out, so I took it 1 week and then I didn't take it the next. And I didn't really notice any symptoms at first. The first week, I mean, I had times where I was actively taking Ozempic where I had been affected by the shortage and missed a week or two, so I already knew what to expect in that kind of situation. So the first week or two I didn't really notice much of anything. By the 3rd week, and the only thing that I can attribute this to, because it's the only thing that changed, was I had some like GI issues. Like, let's not get gross, ladies, okay? But like, your girly was like in the bathroom. And it, like, my diet hadn't changed, nothing in my life changed besides the Ozempic, so that's really the only thing that I can attribute those things to. And it wasn't like bad, it was just like, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and then that lasted like just like a few days. It could have been, no, it wasn't a stomach flu. It was, anyway, that just lasted a few days, and then what really hit me was, after that, the return of my appetite. Oh my god. I think I had gotten so used to what my appetite had become while on Ozempic that it felt normal. The hunger levels that I was feeling, like once I got past the bump of like, I don't feel like eating anything, I need like protein shakes to supplement my life, wowza, I was so hungry. You'd think that I hadn't eaten in like 1400 years. I was dying, and I was eating anything and everything. It was like, It was like when you're oh my god, sorry, it's so weird. It was like when you're PMSing and like the only thing that's gonna make you feel better is like just filling yourself to the brim with pancakes. That's how I was for like a week straight. It was like almost bad for my mental health because it triggered me a little bit back to my sort of binge eating days. And I wasn't binge eating. I was just eating more of what I was already eating, if that makes sense. Like I wasn't like sitting in the closet like whatever. I was just like, if while I was on Ozempic, I might have had like 2 slices of pizza for dinner. Off of Ozempic, I'm having 3 and like seriously eyeing up that 4th one. That's what I mean by like appetite wise. So yeah, thankfully, no weight change in either direction. I had a pretty solid active August, not so much on Peloton if you noticed, if you were friends over there, but the month was a lot of outdoor activities and Taylor Swift concerts, and we all know how many calories those burn, and so I was pretty active throughout the month of August. So I think that if there was any like weight fluctuation in the upward trend, that it was kind of counteracted by that. I didn't weigh myself at all until this morning, and it was the first time in 6 weeks that I weighed myself, and I was exactly the same, down to the 0.4. So yeah, no changes there that I noticed or felt. I did feel a little bloated, probably just from eating more, but yeah, it hasn't been bad. It really hasn't. And I don't think that I regret coming off of it. I don't regret going on it in the first place. I think that it was a necessary tool for my health at the time. But I'm glad that it's over, if that makes sense. I'm glad to sort of feel back to normal, feel right in my body, kind of like, you know, sometimes there aren't words. Sometimes you just got to do a little movement. But yeah, that is my Ozempic update, and that's probably the last that we're going to hear about it here. Unless you guys have like specific questions or like anything like that, I'm done with Ozempic updates. That chapter of my life has closed, and now we're moving on to bigger and better things. And yeah, speaking of that, next week, content is shifting a little bit because your girl got her author proofs for her book that she wrote, and it's coming out in December, and it's all I want to talk about. So I'm going to tell you all about my debut romance novel, Georgia on My Mind, next week. We're going to look through it. We're going to go tropes and micro tropes and maybe favorite quotes, and I'm just going to tempt you to read it, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of you who have been on this Ozempic journey with me. Thank you for all the kind discourse. Thank you for calling out the people who weren't so kind in the comments so that I didn't have to do it. I love you guys. And I will see you very soon, right here in my next video. Bye.